It's time to try out our Vikings Blood mead. So this mead has been fermenting for about 2 weeks, and now it's been sitting for about a week and a half. So if I remember correctly, we started this at the beginning of August. Maybe, I mean, it'll be down at the bottom, but probably around the 8th or the 8th, no, the 6th or the 8th of August, and it's coming up towards the end of the month. So this has been aging now for about a week and a half, and I want to give it a try. So let's go ahead. Pop it. Smell the cap. Well, I mean, I would be smelling the cork if I had corked this. I did cork a couple of bottles, but the color is really nice. The color actually deepened from the last time that we looked at this. So if we pour into our tulip here, it's a really nice kind of, you can see right through it. Nice color. Put that to the side. Put it on top. Now the very first thing that I want to look at, so this is about 10, like a 9.5 to a 10% mead. So that would make it a hydromel, which means that we added a little less honey to water in the ratio than I normally would. But that kind of gives us a nice crisp, less strong of a product, and you can drink this stuff all day, and it's really nice. So if I look through it like this, it's kind of cloudy, but nice, still kind of red color. But if you look at it from the top, it's just like wine. Look at it from the side, can't see through it. Look at it from the top, you can see right through it. So it must be the way that the light is hitting the glass. It's kind of obstructing some of our view. It kind of has like almost an almondy smell to it. You do get the tannins on the nose, a little bit of astringency, but it does smell really nice. If you look at it, it's got a couple of legs, but like I said, this is only 9.5 to 10%, so you're not going to get a ton of legs on this thing. Not like you would like a 14 to 15% wine. So last smell. Really does smell like a really light red wine. So I'm going to go in for the taste now. Okay, yeah, so that kind of astringent, tannic red wine mouthfeel is there. You do get the cherry, but because we added those cherry skins in, you do get that kind of pucker factor in the mouth. I'm getting almond on the palate as well as on the nose, which is really interesting because when I tried this green, I wasn't really getting anything like that. The harshness of the alcohol and the astringency from the skins was still really new to the wine, and if you let it sit and age, you get a lot more interesting notes that will come out, and the alcohol will mellow. Let's go in for our second taste. So we got almond, and you got the tannic from the cherries on the first taste. Yeah, and there's the cherry right on the back end. But it's not very sweet. Not like most meads would be. Not like any of my previous meads were. Usually you get like a semi-sweet mead. This is really nice and dry. Almost like a cross between red wine, like a Pinot Noir, and a Chardonnay. Because you do get like a butteriness in there. I think that's coming from the almond note that I'm getting. But it's so good. Now if I examine the glass kind of tipped at an angle like this, I'm looking for the hue So right down here, it's like really dark in hue, but as it comes to the top, you see more of the color of my finger. So that's telling me that there's less alcohol and less sugar, so that the water is kind of coming more to the top here. That's what that's telling me. And it really clings to the glass very nicely. You get a little lip of leg right here. Here's one leg coming down the side. I don't know if you can see that. And another leg right there. So 1, 2, 3 legs within like a 2-inch measurement space. But this turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I thought I was going to get a very sweet mead, when really what I got was something that's very light, tannic, has a little bit of like buttery note to it. So it's, to me, just like I said before, this is like a cross between a Chardonnay and a Pinot Noir, except we didn't use grapes. We used honey and cherry, and I think there was a little bit of blackberry in there if you go back and watch the first video, which will be down in the corner. But I'm really actually satisfied with this. I think I'm going to put this into my mead repertoire, probably for like springtime mead, summertime mead. It's really nice for right now, especially with how hot it's been out in Los Angeles. It's just what the doctor ordered. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and finish this glass. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing a tasting of the grape cherry wine that I started about a week and a half ago. And I'm going to see if my wife Mimi wants to join me for that one. But just for today, thank you so much and have a great one.